half-time in the Under-18 Geelong District Football League Grand Final. Half-time score, Bannockburn and Corio. 3 goals, 1 apiece. So sides back on the ground. Umpire Haskins about to hold the ball aloft, and the third quarter will be underway in the grand final. Ball in the air. Good tap down there for Corio by Ford. Whistle on the play immediately. Free kick to Bannockburn. The player with the football is Howe. Player making the ball his objective. Gets the free kick. So Howe now. Left foot. Half towards half forward for Bannockburn. Big pack of players down there. Mark not taken. Comes to ground. Umpire puts a whistle on play. At centre half forward for Bannockburn. The ball will be put in the air. So let's hope the boys have settled over half time and can improve the standard. Ball comes down to ground. Forward again, a secondary tap. Corio kick off the ground. Not able to pick it up until Smith for Bannockburn. Picks it up, kicks long to the flank. Once again, Corio got numbers in the back half. Littlest fella there is Blackman for Corio. Picks the footy up towards centre wing. Van Ingen tackled strongly. Ball falls clear to Smith. Long kick into the full forward position. Well, player in Leach for Bannockburn has kicked the behind, pushed in the back I thought, but not paid. It is the lead now to Bannockburn. 3-2-20. They lead Corio 3-1-19. We've been playing only a minute and a half into the second half. Ball comes out. Corio through Werner, gets a handball, but it's intercepted there for Bannockburn by Wishart. Long kick into the forward line to nobody in particular, and the ball has landed in the field of play and drifted over the boundary line, adjacent to the behind post, deep in the forward half for Bannockburn. In the second half, the third quarter particularly, kicking to the northern end against a slight breeze. Ball comes into play. Ball comes clear. Bannockburn's through, well, attacking the footy there. Well, player tackle without the footy, play on to the umpire. Corio in defence again. Long kick towards centre wing. Clear the defensive area. Attacking the footy's Taylor. Gets around. Kick it around the body. Further forward for Corio. Badly running onto the footy. Well, all players ran past it. Badly. Can he pick it up? He can. Went to handball. Decided to kick. He set Smith a pretty big task here because 1 out against 3. But luck's of fortune. The ball comes to ground for Bogey of Bannockburn. Has a bounce. Kick atrocious, only to Corio in the middle of the ground. Tackle from behind, good work. Now coming in as Furman, able to pick the ball up and run. He's got to play loose on half forward if he can see him, and he has. He pinpointed him perfectly. Picked up there by Wishart. Rushed the kick as he ran into goal and also has missed. So another behind to Bannockburn, doing all the attacking in the first 3 minutes of the third quarter. 3-3-21. They lead Corio 3-1-19, and we've been going 3 minutes into the third quarter. From the kick in, brilliant mark out there by Van Ingen on the half forward flank for Bannockburn. Chips a pass forward, and well, a mark once again taken by Bannockburn. 50-metre penalty as well, so O'Shannessy takes the mark. The tackle came a little bit late, and he's being told a thing or two by Ben Whitehall, but Ben needs to have a look at who's got the footy and where the man the mark is, because he's on the goal line. So an opportunity here for Bannockburn to extend the lead. Has O'Shannessy now. Waltzes in from the goal square and has kicked his first, and the fourth for the Bannockburn team. So very good start in the third quarter to Bannockburn. They've gone to 4-3-27. They lead Corio 3-1-19, and we've been playing 4 minutes into the third quarter. So the ball being returned via the boundary umpires as Corio ring the changes.
So back to the middle. So crucial goal for the Tigers. And they go to an 8-point lead early stages of the third term. It'll be Baddeley up against Ford. Has to sit and wait a bit. They both get hands to it. Now falls towards O'Keefe. Now Dawkins. Handball towards Ford. Handball over the top was okay. Towards Taylor at centre half forward for Corio. Can't take the mark. Kick off the ground. Came from Banks, only as far as Laurie. Goes with the right boot. Inside 50 is okay. And they've taken the mark. That might be Joyce for Corio. Played the first half in defence. Up the ground. And will be kicking from 40 metres out. 45-degree angle. The breeze behind him. Coming from the northern end. So Adam Joyce will try and get the quick reply on the board for Corio in the third term. Comes in, left footer. It's pretty close, but I think he's missed to the near side. He has, and one behind to Adam Joyce. They go to 3-2-20 Corio. Bannockburn 4-3-27.
So the ball in defence. Sanford back in defence for Bannockburn. About to bring the ball back into play. Corio formulating his own defence. Sanford decides to go long. Wind, well, they held up in the wind on that occasion. Big pack there, comes to ground, bogey. He's, well, met head on. No free kicks at the umpire. And now he's picked the next one out. And it's going to Corio. So in the forward half for Corio, the free kick has been paid. So they'll have a shot.
Whitehill's got it.
It's Whitehill. So Whitehill has kicked two. And he's well within range because the man in the mark is 35 metres out, Whitehill. Nice looking kick off the boot. Goal umpire's drifting across, and unfortunately for Corio, I'd suggest he might have missed. He has. It's his first behind. 2-1 is his tally. But it takes the score to 3-3-21 for Corio. They trail Bannockburn 4-3-27. 6.5 minutes into the second quarter as Sanford recovers the football again. They didn't get it away the first time. This time it's a much shorter kick, and he's found Smith in the back pocket for Bannockburn. He plays on quickly. Long kick towards halfback. Coming across strongly is Taylor. Juggling mark is paid by the umpire. And the ball about 55 metres from goal in the hands of Mark Taylor.
So Taylor now from half forward. Goes with the right boot. High kick inside 50. Big pack off the front of it. Coming through Potter. Now pack develops around Grinter, and too high, said the umpire. He will take the free kick. Shane Grinter for Bannockburn in defensive 50. Dando making ground for him to switch the play. Does so now. Goes towards him, making up some ground, Werner, but it sits up in the breeze, and Dando takes the mark. He's got Banks on half back. Goes in that direction now, and he should be able to take the mark. He does. They've moved it outside. Defensive 50. Plays on now. Long lead straight down the middle. And it's a good mark too, and that's O'Shannessy in the middle of the ground has taken the mark. They're moving now. He goes out wide. Smith should be able to take the mark. He is. Plays on quickly. Turns around. Right foot kick towards the goals. And who's it going to sit for? Getting across there, Burt for Corio. Turns around, gets around Leach. A clearing kick back towards half back. Coming at it though, Hauer runs inside. Left foot kick measures the pass, and they line up Bannockburn and taking the mark. He followed up the ball all the way down from after taking the mark in the centre of the ground, and that is O'Shannessy.
Mead almost made a mess of it, didn't he?
He did, nearly stuck the hand in the way, but Tim O'Shannessy, who's kicked one goal this morning, line up for goal number 2 in the 5th for Bannockburn. Directly in front, 30 metres out. And we'll have the trees shading the breeze as he comes in, and as he squeezed it in, I think he has. He's put it through for his second, and the 5th for Bannockburn. They go to 5-3-33. They lead Corio 3-3-21.
So a good response there from Bannockburn. Took the ball the full length of the ground with good positive teamwork, and have the result on the scoreboard. So they've skipped away Bannockburn now. As the ball comes back to umpire Haskins in the middle to continue play. 9 minutes into the third quarter. As the umpire puts the ball in the air once again. Tap clear by Badley for Bannockburn. Great tackle there from O'Keefe. Spills the ball clear, handball forward, but attacking the footy with great gusto there is Neelis. Handball over the top to Laurie, and Corio come back towards half forward. Well, weight of numbers was certainly against Werner on that occasion, but he's been given the free kick for in the back, interference in the marking contest. So Werner on centre wing for Corio. Left footer moves in there. Long left foot kick into inside 50. Oh, from behind, Simon Bogey. Excellent mark over the top of Taylor. Sees a player loose out wide on the wing and finds him. And that's Hauer on the left foot. He's put down after he kicks the footy, but he's found O'Shannessy, and he's been a headache in this third quarter for Corio. Tips the ball inboard. Bannockburn, wrong option perhaps, but Corio, they come clear. All Bannockburn across half back, and the mark taken by Banks. He chips the ball towards centre wing. Player out there, almost a one-handed mark taken. Can't control it in Furman. The ball comes clear. Furman again attacks it, but he can't get clear either. So Bannockburn putting more pressure on, but finally it's Neelis for Corio. Kicks the ball back to the middle, and well, the only one with eyes for the footy was O'Keefe. A good juggling mark. Well, kicks into the man on the mark. Perhaps almost over the line, but play on, said the umpire. As Bannockburn now playing with a lot more determination, but the defensive mark by Gobel at centre half back. The big fella takes the chest mark. Get on him, Banks. Bit too strong, so comes back now. Kick toward the centre. Big pack of players in there. Two Bannockburn players collide with one another, and Corio get the ensuing ball at ground level. Whoop, it's over the head of all players. Taylor, can he get a hot bogey? Good pace there, but runs past the footy, and a good effort from Taylor. Picks it up, but he's just swung as he gets foot to ball, and another behind to the Corio side. 3-4-22. They trail Bannockburn 5-3-33. We've been playing 11 minutes into the third quarter of the GDFL Under-18 Grand Final. Sanford again. Kicks the ball long. Going to land at 50. Reading it very well there for Corio was, I think that was Dawkins, and he's run on and has kicked a magnificent goal. So inspirational stuff by Harley Dawkins for Corio. He's kicked their fourth, and they go to 4-4-28. They trail 5-3-33 Bannockburn, and that goal took less than 30 seconds from the last behind that was scored by Corio. So they're coming back strongly with the aid of a breeze which appears to be increasing, and perhaps now worth a couple of goals.
So back to the middle, Dawkins first, and they close the margin to 5 points, Corio. Back to the middle, Baddeley and Ford. Ford gets it down, off wing Wishart, wrapped up, gets it away though by hand of Van Ingen. Takes it away, uses a bounce, uses his pace and goes with the right boot towards half forward. Standing his ground, O'Keefe takes a good strong mark. Plays on quickly, handball inboard, sets up Grinner though. Laurie dropped the footy and just taking some wrong options across half forward. Bannockburn at the moment. That was one of them. The Corio defence working overtime, they've bottled it up. It will be a ball up. So, be Baddeley, gets it down. Through the middle, Grinter fights hard for it. Handball out wide's okay. Finds his teammate there in Mead. Turns around the corner. Again, the Corio defence stand tall. And they take the mark. Burt goes wide. Looking for a teammate in Potter who goes up. Can't take the mark off his hands. Close to the boundary line. Keeps it in. Gains 45 metres as he gets the ball around a centre wing. Dawkins can't keep it in. And it will be a boundary throw in. So 5-3-33 Bannockburn. They lead Corio 4-4-28. We've been playing 13.5 minutes in the third term. Boundary throw in. Ford uses his body, then gets it down to the back of the pack. Richard, though, has lost it towards Wishart, who runs away, goes with the right boot, long towards half forward. O'Shannessy comes back towards it. Smith, Joyce, clearing little kick towards half back. Now Upston has got it, goes with the right boot, long towards the centre of the ground. 2-on-1, Banks against a couple, put the hand up. Needs some support now. Whitehill breaks free. Goes to the left foot kick. Long towards 50. Bogey can't take the mark. Falls to the front. Taylor against him. Now Bogey got some support. Needs it. Handball away. Going to be chopped off though. Running the other way was Harrison goes through. Taylor also there on hands and knees trying to tap it away was Beattie. Fighting hard for it still in the Corio 50. And the umpire may have to come in and ball it up. He will. So 40 metres out from the Corio goal. We'll have a ball up.
So the Bannockburn defence under a bit of pressure. Ball at centre half forward for Corio. Umpire puts it in the air. Neither ruckman get a touch on it. Bogey tapped back over his head. Picked up there by Grinter on the left foot. To the centre. Only one person in attendance, however, and that's Laurie of Corio. Goes wide. has the call out there from the kicker of the last goal in Dawkins. Runs inside 50 again. As he able to kick the goal? He's not, but he's got it into the arms of his teammate in Werner. The league's leading goal kicker has taken the mark 1 metre out on a very acute angle. Umpire putting him round almost on the boundary line. So Werner, fortunately, is a left footer. So we'll have the chance. Runs in, hooks it around. Oh, he's put the wrong bias on it. I'd suggest out of bounds on the full. Golden opportunity gone missing for Corio at the 15-minute mark of the third quarter, and it's out of bounds on the full. So the free kick will go to Bannockburn. It's Sanford, who's full back again in this third quarter, and will relieve the pressure for Bannockburn once again. So Sanford, well, he's just chipped the pass, and it hasn't gone far enough, but it's been well read by Richard, and takes the mark inside 50 for Corio. So Corio really in the latter portion of this third quarter coming back with a vengeance. So Richard, already a goal kicker, moves in, runs inside 50, kicks the ball to the head of the goal square rather than through the goals. Mark not taken, comes to ground. Bannockburn more than happy to rush over behind. So Corio go to 4-5-29. They trail Bannockburn 5-3-33, 4 points, 16 minutes into the third quarter. So Sanford again, prepares and kicks long. Gee, the wind's holding that up, and again Corio in front. Mark not taken, comes to ground. Bit of a scramble out there on the 50-metre arc, and the umpire will move in and put the ball in the air. 16.5 minutes gone, third quarter.
So a ball up, still in the attacking zone for Corio. Ball up now, forward, gets up there, Badley gets it down, second tap, goes out in front for a Corio player, and is that a goal? It is, and I think it might be, is it Harrison? It is. I think he's wearing number 24 today, has kicked his first, and for Corio, that is their fifth. And I think that's the lead, is it?
Yes, 2 points.
So they go to 5-5-35. They lead Bannockburn 5-3-33. We've been playing 17 minutes in the third term.
So Bannockburn under a bit of pressure late in the third quarter now. They started the quarter well, but Corio have come back with the bruise. And as mentioned, it is reasonably substantial now, the bruise to the southern end. But we've got 2.5 minutes to three-quarter time as the umpire puts the ball in the air once again. Well, big tap forward for Bannockburn by Badley, but Corio through Upson. He goes for the torpedo, coming towards the broadcast position. I almost got a mark, but it's bounced inside the field of play and over the boundary line. 18 minutes gone. Ball between centre wing and half-forward flank for Corio, kicking to the southern end with the bruise in this third quarter. Short throw in. Ball finally comes to Badley. Left foot kick, advances the footy for Bannockburn, but in the way there, Corio once again. Kick comes back, backing back and reading the footy well. It was a great mark by Banks of Bannockburn.
So Banks now at half back. Likes to switch the play, go towards centre half back. Dando, geez, lucky it was a good kick because there was a couple of devils against him, but it was, and he handballs it off towards running past Sanford. Doesn't sit for him though, and they'll have to be careful here. They could lose it. Richard across half forward now. Dando gets across there again to help out. Goes towards centre wing, bounces over the top, running on it. O'Shannessy goes with the right boot towards half forward. Devils getting back there in defence, working across as Neelis. Robinson against him, close to the boundary line. Wraps him up, handball, goes back, Grinter's there as well. Off hands at 50. Robinson again over the top of it. And it will be a boundary throw in into attack for Bannockburn. So 5-5 Corio, they lead Bannockburn 5-3. Late stages of the third term. Be a boundary throw in about 45 metres around from the Bannockburn goal. Goebel in front, tapped away from behind and close to the boundary line again. Richard tries to keep it in. Robinson's there as well, and it will be out of bounds. Boundary throw in, this time about 40 metres around from the Tigers goal. Possibly the last chance to score in the third term. So boundary throw in Goebel again gets it down to the side of the pack. Clearing kick only as far as Wishart off a step. Deep into attack. In front again, the Corio defence. They work hard and they get it away. Still under pressure though. Whitehill clearing kick back towards the centre of the ground. Werner in front. Can't take the mark. His second effort was okay though, and they break free. Goes long towards half forward. From behind, they can take a mark, and they do. And Richard has taken the mark. So 45 metres out, directly in front. They stream towards goal as the siren sounds. So Bannockburn will end on 5-3-33 at half time, at three-quarter time. And now Gary Richard will line up for goal. And to make the difference, 8 points at three-quarter time. He comes in now, 45 metres out. He goes long, and I don't think it's made the distance. It hasn't. So they will end on 5-5-35 Corio. And Bannockburn 5-3-33. 2 points the difference, the goal kickers for Corio. 2 to Ben Whitehill and singles to Stephen Richard, Harley Dawkins and Richard Harrison, while for Bannockburn 2 to Tim O'Shaughnessy and singles to Daniel Leach, Russell Badley and Ashley Smith. 2 points the difference at three-quarter time. Back with the final quarter action shortly.
Back at St Albans, preparations in place now for the final quarter of the Geelong District Football League Under-18 Grand Final. The three-quarter time scores Corio 5-5-35 in the lead by 2 points over Bannockburn 5-3-33. Umpire checking with the captains, making sure everybody is clear of the ground. Moves in, puts the ball in the air. Siren sounds, and the final quarter for the season is underway as umpire Kern puts the ball in the air. Tap down for Corio, get the first tap through forward, but the kick forward comes to Bannockburn. Attacking the footy was Mead for Bannockburn. Handball went astray. Coming through strongly, Dawkins for Corio. Well, eludes a tackle, gets a handball to Whitehall, and Corio away. Kick into the full forward area. In front Corio once again. They've been in front most of the day up there. Comes to ground. Players running pretty hard at it. Harrison is involved in that, but Bannockburn through strength. Bogey gets the ball clear of the pack. But again, Corio, they won't give up. Good work there by Joyce on the left foot into the full forward area. First goal might be very important in this last quarter. So there's a hold. It's going to Bannockburn. The free kick has gone to Dando. He's played well all day and has kicked the ball now out of defence towards centre. It's a terrible kick. In the way there is Upston for Corio. Plays on quickly, just chips it to half forward. And once again, Whitehall in the way. He's played well also and has taken the mark. He's chipped it further forward. They've read it well in defence, Bannockburn, but coming through strongly was Harrison. Hooks it round on the right foot. It's going to be full. Oh, my great defence, Bannockburn there, but picked up, and that was by Werner, and Werner of Corio has kicked a goal and extended the lead for Corio. 6-5-41. They lead Bannockburn 5-3-33, an 8-point lead, and that's at the 2-minute mark of the final quarter. As the ball, well, the ball's been kicked back to the field umpire, and he's back in the middle with the footy. No players available, so. Well, I guess the Bannockburn people wanting to get the ball back very, very rapidly because they've got the breeze, but Corio have got the first goal of the last quarter.
So back to the middle, and a free kick. Too many, the Corio defence working through the centre, weren't out when the umpire was ready to ball it up. So long from Badley, that's straight in the arms of Goebel. Inside defensive 50 for
He's been good
the
in the
Devils.
second half.
He has, and he took a good mark there under pressure, so where will he go now? He's just holding the play up. He goes towards centre wing, and Werner, the last goal scorer. Smith against him, but Van Ingen, thought about playing on, but just holds the ball. So Aaron Van Ingen leads coming from O'Shaughnessy, and also Sanford. He goes long towards Sanford now, over the back, off the back to Smith. The right boot, and has kicked it out of bounds on the full. And it will be a free kick to the Devils in the last line of defence. Back there to take it as Rossiter for Corio. So they're in no hurry, the Devils, and why should they be? They're 8 points in front. He chips the ball towards Upston. It'll have to be a good kick. No mark taken. but Upston now fights hard for it on hands and knees. Handballs it away to Wade. He drops the footy. Coming at it, Furman runs straight into a Jed Potter tackle. And the umpire will come in and ball it up right on 50. Bannockburn into attack. And a free kick going against Bannockburn, and it'll be Goebel with it. So Corio to drive themselves out of attack. Go towards Potter. O'Keefe tap it away. Now Werner against a couple, loses the football. Now Van Ingen goes with the right foot kick long, looking for O'Shannessy. No mark taken, over the head, tapped on intelligently towards Grinter, and also O'Shannessy falls towards Grinter again. Left foot kick over the shoulder and through for one behind. To Bannockburn, they go to 5-4-34. They trail Corio 6-5-41.
So 7 points the difference. Bannockburn in attack with Corio now having to bring the ball back into play from the behind. Burt will do the kicking in for Corio. Not too sure which way to go. Decides to go to the outer side and go long. Ball going to hold up in the breeze. Stand and land on 50, but the back of the pack running onto the football's Dawkins. Picks it up, kicks it high in the air. May not be 15 metres. Ball comes to ground. Picked up by Hauer for Bannockburn on the left foot towards the player up there in Campbell. Can't take the mark, and once again in defence, Corio, as they've done all day, working very hard. Gee, it's a 4-on-1 against Werner in the middle. Picked up by Smith. Magnificent pass on this occasion, and he's found O'Shannessy 20 metres from goal. Next to no angle, perhaps toward 45 degrees, but already has kicked 2 goals, Tim O'Shannessy, both in the third quarter, and an opportunity now to get Bannockburn closer. O'Shannessy moves in. Well, it's a terrible kick off the boot, and I'd say he's missed. I'll wait the goal umpire. He has, to the right. So another miss for Bannockburn. Crucial, 5-5-35. They trail by a goal. Corio 6-5-41, and we've been playing 5.5 minutes in the final quarter. Short chip in for Corio. Mark taken by Neelis. He decides to chip it over the top looking for Whitehall. He's up to the task. Can't control the footy, however. And the tackle has caused the ball to spill over the boundary line. Half forward flank for Bannockburn. 6 minutes gone. A goal the difference. Ball comes in. Short throw again. Coming in was Badley. Ball hit forward for Bannockburn. Can they get to the footy? Smith does well to get past his opponent there. Tries to tap it back to O'Keefe, but can't keep it in the field of play. And 25 metres from the behind post. Ball out of bounds deep in the attacking area for Bannockburn.
So boundary throw in, Sanford to do the ruck work against Goebel. Badley comes in as well, goes to the front of the pack. O'Shannessy gets it away. Dawkins runs, gets the clearing kick back towards half forward. Mead doesn't sit for him in the first attempt, then he tries to break through, loses the football. Whitehill's handball was okay. Joyce gets it away to Neelis, running across half back, goes towards centre wing. Long lead Taylor. He takes the mark, plays on quickly, misses the target with the handball though, has to go back second effort himself, does pretty well in the end. Kick was smothered though by Bogey, runs through the middle. Whitehill goes long with the right foot kick towards half forward. Play on the call, the mark taken there by Willix. He gets it over the top, running back with it. Oh, Harrison does well, runs on, plays on, and goes with the kick, and has missed. So 1-1, and they go to 6-6-42 Corio. Bannockburn 5-5-35.
So the 7-point margin back with Corio as Banks heads back to the goal square. I think they should be showing a bit more urgency in defence because they're trailing Bannockburn. 7.5 minutes into the final quarter of the grand final. Banks now kicks long. Pack of players out there. Mark not taken, comes to ground. Running onto the footy there is Beattie. He can't control it. Corio desperate. Just push the ball forward. Whitehall runs onto it. Posed to Grinter there. Grinter for Bannockburn. Gains a couple of metres. Corio again. Bring the ball back into the forward area. Mark either not paid or bogey played on anyway, and ball back by hand. Whitehall runs onto the footy. Tackle without it. No, said the umpire. Play on. Desperate stages in forward pocket here for Corio. And at the 8-minute mark of the grand final, the umpire will move in and put the ball in the air. Deep in the forward pocket for Corio. Ball goes up. Doing the ruck work there for Corio was Willocks. Ball comes clear. Gee, there's a bit of urgency in the game there. Picked up there by Harrison. He can't get it clear. Finally comes to Whitehall. Hooked it over the shoulder. Has he scored? He might have just. I think he has. So 2-2. Ben Whitehall's tally for the day. Another point to Corio. 6-7-43. They lead Bannockburn 5-5-35 as we go to 8.5 minutes now in the grand final. Dando, long kick in from the fullback. In front, Van Ingen, and paid the mark for Bannockburn. Plays on quickly, kicks to the middle of the ground. The lead, well, not able to take the mark was Wishart. Ball comes to ground. Corio have the numbers. Handball comes out to Richard. He goes forward, but again, ill-directed, and Van Ingen, the only player there, and it's for Bannockburn. So he has taken the mark. Half-back flank. Plays on quickly now. Kick towards half forward. Tumbling punt, but in the road there, Wishart takes the mark for Bannockburn on centre wing, and Bannockburn move forward.
Goes towards half forward now. Lead off centre wing came from Hauer. Coming at it, Burt backs himself. Sanford gets across there as well for Bannockburn. Works his way to the front now. Can he keep it in? He can. He needs some support over the top of it. Hauer's there. And Burt sees it over the boundary line for Corio. We'll have a boundary throw in 35 metres around from the Bannockburn goal. They trail 5-5-35. Corio 6-7-43. Boundary throw in. Goebel in front, taps it down. And they break free through Joyce. Gets it wide. Gains 40 metres. It's out of bounds at half forward for Bannockburn. So still into attack. So boundary throw in. Badley across there with forward to the front of the pack. Comes out towards Goebel. Oh, he just misses it. Sanford comes through. He leaves it behind as well. Goebel back onto it. Handball. Good tackle by Sanford. Ball spills free to the boundary line. Hauer can't keep it in. And we'll have another boundary throw in. We've been playing 10 minutes. Final term. 8 points of difference.
So we're halfway through the final term with the ball 25 metres from the Bannockburn goal, kicking to the southern end. Ball with the boundary umpire. Comes in. Goebel. He's beaten on that occasion by O'Keefe of Bannockburn, but the ball is forced toward the boundary once again. Corio have gained another 20 metres, so it's almost 50 from the Bannockburn goal. Corio holding sway, still 8 points in front. Badly, lovely tap down. Was to Smith, but coming through there was
Wishart.
Wishart, was it?
Yep.
So Wishart has a pot shot from 50. It's landed in the field of play and run over the boundary line, a couple of metres from the behind post. So Bannockburn in attack, need a goal desperately as the ball comes back in once again. Tapped back by Sanford doing the ruck work. Picked up for Bannockburn, kicked high in the air. All Corio back there. Can they get hold of the footy? That's the important thing. Finally comes to the ruckman forward. Handball over to Dawkins, and he's cleared the danger area. So the ball's back in the middle. Tepper for Corio. Kicks it towards half forward. Running onto the foot there is Whitehall. Eludes a tackle. Gets the ball to foot to centre half forward. Can he follow it up? Coming in as Harrison. He can't control the footy, but he's hard at it. Ball, Bannockburn desperate in defence here as the ball is at centre half forward for Corio. Umpire right on the spot said the ball wasn't coming out, so we'll put the ball in the air. 12 minutes gone. Grand final last quarter. Corio in front, 8 points.
Ball up, Bogey goes up with Werner. Bogey gets it down only as far though as Willix, who got it free. Upston comes out, wrapped up, gets rid of the footy. Willix there again, runs through a couple. He loses the football as well. Umpire says play on. Tigers defence working overtime. Dando, short kick. Upston's there. But the numbers with Bannockburn, if they can get away, they both slip over. Bogey was there. He slipped over. And so did Robinson. The umpire will come in and bounce the football again. Still into the attack for Corio. They lead 6-7-43. Bannockburn 5-5-35. Ruck contest. Badley gets it down. Over the top, O'Keefe threw it out. Umpire calls play on. Still in the pack situation. And the umpire will now come in and ball it up once again. About 50 metres out from the Corio goal. So a ball up. Ford, who's down there for Corio. Badley for Bannockburn. He gets it down. And they work it through Banks at half-back. Goes along towards the middle, but the Devils with the numbers. Now Neelis doesn't take the mark, but breaks free. Handball out wide. Richards got it. He goes to the right boot. Out wide, over the head of Laurie, and the boundary line. And it's out of bounds. Half forward for Corio. They lead 6-7-43. Bannockburn 5-5-35. We've played 13 minutes.
So the ball in front of the Social Club at St Albans to come back into play. Big pack of players around the footy, over the head of the ruckman. No player touches. Punch forward by Potter for Corio. Coming back for Bannockburn is Badley. Gets the ball forward toward the middle. Smith leads in the race for the footy, attacks it. Can't control it, however. Well,
he's throw.
Under a bit of pressure there, and well, the ensuing free kick has gone to Goebel. Pretty hard decision, but that's the way it goes. Goebel goes across the ground, finds a teammate in Richard, and he does well. Shepherds for Neelis, and Neelis for Corio into the half-forward area, but doing well in defence is Bannockburn. Into the middle, over the head of all players. Comes to Furman, not too sure where to go. Goes across the ground, looking for a teammate out there. 2-1, numbers favour Bannockburn. Held without the footy. The does well is Banks. Kicks the ball into full forward. Attacking the footy there, Smith. Held without it. Play on, said the umpire. They're letting it go in the last quarter as the ball is forced toward the boundary. 30 metres from the behind post. Bannockburn in attack, but they trail by 8 points, and we've been going 14 and a half minutes. Boundary umpire puts it in. Short throw in. Does well is Richard. Kick comes back for Corio. But, well, Goebel attacked the footy. Good contest. Badley picks up the footy, runs to 50. It's a huge kick. It's a huge kick, and it's through. Badley kicks his second goal for Bannockburn, and they're coming back. They go to 6-5-41. They trail Corio by 2 points, 6-7-43, and it's 15 minutes into the final quarter. So we've got a game in our hands. It's a huge contest on the half-forward flank, and Badley picked up the crumb, and from outside 50 has kicked a magnificent goal.
This man right here did it, didn't he?
Yes.
Put his body on the line. Mark Banks walks in front of us and off the ground.
I don't know whether they can afford to have him off. He's played pretty well.
You see him compared to the bloke he ran into who's coming up the ground as well. Back in the middle, through the middle. Van Ingen goes long with the right foot. Inside 50, O'Shannessy got a couple against him. Joyce was up, loses the ball. O'Shannessy again, tries to break free. Sanford in there as well. Ball still in dispute. O'Shannessy, handball to Sanford. Gets around, handball further afield. Leach comes at it. Corio defence working overtime now. Trying to break free. Goes towards Mitchell. Handball to Leach over the shoulder, said the umpire. And it will be a free kick to Bannockburn. And they will shoot for goal from 35 metres out, 45-degree angle, and it will be Sean Mitchell to try and put Bannockburn in front. We've played 16 minutes in the final term.
This might be the kick of the grand final.
So a big kick for Sean Mitchell. Comes in. And he has kicked the goal. Don't worry about that. Straight through the middle, Sean Mitchell. And he's given them the lead. They go to 7-5-47. And they lead Corio 6-5-41. We've been playing 16 and a half minutes final term.
Well, after struggling for 14 minutes, they've kicked 2 goals in 2 minutes, Bannockburn, and they've got the lead back. So great fight back by them. As the ball now comes back toward the middle, the clock continues to tick. It's ticked to 17 minutes. So approximately 3 minutes to go in the grand final as the umpire, Hooper, has the ball in his hands, comes back to the middle, forward for Corio, against Badley for Bannockburn. They do the ruck work as they've done most of the day. Ball goes up. Badley gets the tap. Coming through is Howard. Handball to Badley. Badley gets the ball to boot. Into the forward area for Bannockburn once again. It's at 50. Big punch back there by Taylor. Players attacking it. Smith for Bannockburn. Picks it up. Handball forward. Ball's come to ground. The kicker of the goal. Last goal, Mitchell. Oh, unbelievable. He's pushed forward. If he's not careful, he might miss the. Well, there's been a bit of a scuffle there. The umpires have Johnny on the spot. Mitchell, I think the recipient of the free kick, is on the ground. I'm sure that there's a red card to Corio. There's a 50-metre penalty, and I'm sure it's Mitchell that will take the ensuing free kick. So I'm not too sure the player with the red card. He's rather unfortunate. Neelis there has really uncalled for whatever. I don't know whether he was the player that was reported initially. a very unfortunate, unsavoury incident as the umpires try to regain some control. Well, the thing is, it's playing into Bannockburn's hands. The time clock will continue. Mitchell has gone to the goal square and kicked the goal. So it is the 8th goal for Bannockburn. 8-5, 53. They lead Corio 6-7, 43. It's a 10-point lead to as player being taken from the ground here with the blood rule is Furman. But late now at the 19-minute mark of the final quarter in the grand final. Bannockburn now in front and got perhaps the game under control as players are coming from the ground as the hero of the day, Sean Mitchell, comes from the ground. Took a very heavy knock in that incident. Now there's a blood rule, but and the clock stops for the blood rule. It looks like Dawkins from the other side of the ground, perhaps. Excuse me. He's coming from the ground. There's a hold up in play, obviously. So we have Blackman coming onto the ground to replace player there with the blood rule. Now the umpire Hooper. A couple of experienced heads with the umpires as the siren has sounded. It is all over. The grand final has been played and won. The winners, Bannockburn, 8-5, 53, have defeated Corio 6-7, 43.
And the goal kickers for Bannockburn, 2 each to Sean Mitchell, Russell Badley and Tim O'Shannessy, and singles to Daniel Leach and to Ashley Smith. For Corio, 2 to Ben Whitehill, singles to Stephen Richard, Scott Werner, Harley Dawkins and Richard Harrison. In the final quarter, 3 goals, 2 to Bannockburn, Corio, 1 goal, 2. And in the end, it was a 10-point victory to Bannockburn, 8-5, 53. They defeated Corio 6-7, 43. And, well, a big last quarter anyway.
It was a big last quarter. Well, huge last quarter from Bannockburn. Came home with the bruise and struggled for 12 or 13 minutes, but the last 6 or 7 minutes they asserted their supremacy. And I guess at the end of the day it would have been unfortunate had they lost, because in real terms haven't been defeated on the field for the whole of the season. So good performance, Bannockburn. Courageous for 3 3/4 quarters, Corio, I'd suggest, but let themselves down at the finish.
And so they've won at the under-18 grand final of Bannockburn this morning. They've defeated Corio by 10 points, 8-5, 53 to 6-7, 43. And as Eric said, not beaten on the field this year, Bannockburn. So a great effort by them in season 2002. We'll have the presentations for you on tape, and hope you've enjoyed our coverage of the under-18 grand final between Bannockburn and Corio this morning.